Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our 10 to 1 session here today with Olivia Heath. Olivia is Executive Digital Editor at House Beautiful, and I know that lots of you are wanting to hear from her today, so it's great to have you. Olivia, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. Are we just able to start by letting the PRs watching know a little bit more about your role, like day to day, what you're in charge of, life at House Beautiful?
Sure. So I am the executive digital editor at House Beautiful, and essentially my role involves me overseeing the entire editorial strategy for the website. So all the digital content and also social content as well. So it's managing day-to-day editorial, so news and features and SEO. It's also doing the newsletter, running the social media channels like Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Facebook, also running campaigns and franchises. And these are kind of bigger campaigns which goes across print and digital, so multi-platform. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do in a nutshell.
That is such a busy role, but also like a really lovely, varied role. But you must be manic. How many pieces of content are going up online each day?
So that really varies. We're a very tiny team, but we get sometimes between like 6 to 8 pieces up a day. It does vary though, like sometimes if, especially like I'm in a lot of meetings or my right the day and just how busy we are, because so many things pop up throughout the day that kind of throws us off course.
Totally. I have a plan for my day, and I think I get to the end of most days. I'm like, well, where's the day gone? And every day is so different. But that's really good to know. What about like weekly meetings or daily meetings with the team? Are you guys just like constantly in touch, or do you have like weekly like content meetings?
We have so Lisa and I, my writer, we have a daily meeting every morning. We catch up about like latest news or features or SEO pieces to update or product galleries. So we have that discussion first in the morning. Of course, that changes over the course of the day because new things come in, might be timely, might be less timely. So the news agenda definitely changes. But we have that meeting every morning, and then every week we have a kind of more in-depth feature meeting where we discuss bigger features and potentially new campaigns that goes across the website and social.
Amazing. And what is the best way for a PR to get in touch with you to pitch? Do you like email? I mean, I doubt because you're so busy, you like it when PRs pick up the phone. But yeah, what works for you?
Yeah, definitely emails are best. The best form of communication. I mean, I'm pretty much glued to my laptop when I in any other time. Yeah.
And is there a particularly good day or time to get in touch, or is just every day crazy?
Yeah, every day is pretty much manic. But I will say though that Mondays and Fridays especially are really busy for us.
Okay.
So the other days as well, but Mondays and Fridays especially is just one of those days where I'm just catching up with things on my friends, and it's just quite impossible to respond to emails.
Cool.
So yeah, I would say those two specifically.
Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday work well. And do you prefer morning or afternoon, or is it just okay on those days?
Morning is a good time for me because in the morning I definitely go through my emails and try to respond to ones I've missed. By the afternoon, I'm usually in back-to-back meetings, and I've got a huge backlog of emails, and then it just continues
Definitely
the next day.
Like a vicious cycle. Is there a particularly good way to stand out in your inbox, or is it just a case of like a really strong subject line that
I mean, I definitely go through the aim is to go through all my emails. So I always aim to read everything regardless of what it is. But of course, there are some subject lines that stand out more, and then, you read it, you might skip to it before others.
Brilliant. I can hear from this call that you get so many emails a day. It's crazy. But with images, I know it's obviously like a very image-led site, and they're super important. How do you like those to be sent over? Do you like them kind of low res attached, Dropbox link, not the dreaded WeTransfer? But yeah, what works for you and the team?
Yes, definitely high-res images, for sure. We really love it when like we get these package emails and it sends across the information with the images just there, and we can use it, because when we're online, obviously it's so fast-paced, we just need to be getting on with it. And sometimes emailing back PRs, it can just kind of slow down the process if we want to get a piece out urgently. So yeah, definitely high-res images. If it can be packaged in email, that's great. If not, Dropbox works perfectly well. WeTransfer, if it's beyond like the 7 days. So one of those pro accounts, which
Yeah,
is really great because the 7 day thing always gets deleted, and yeah.
definitely. No,
Yeah.
it's a nightmare. I think absolutely everyone says exactly the same thing. Is there a particular price point that PR should bear in mind when pitching things to you guys?
I mean, I would say House Beautiful is all about affordable style, modern living. That's one of our, our key ethos. So I would say to always bear that in mind, but our readers still, they will splurge on that, investment piece as well.
Yeah,
So, a lot of the brands that we cover are very kind of high street.
yeah,
It's that kind of price point that we go at, but they do like to have that, nice luxury item
yeah.
in their home as well. So it's a bit of a mix and match, but definitely at a really affordable price point.
Brilliant. Olivia, what is your biggest bugbear that we should all avoid doing?
So I kind of mentioned it, and it is the WeTransfer one. It's just because, so sometimes when I've got this backlog of emails and I might see something that's really great, but then I click on the WeTransfer link, then the fan is deleted, then you have to like go back to PR and chase. So there are definitely some brands who I work with and they have the pro accounts. So like it doesn't delete until like 12 months or even like longer sometimes. And like that is perfect. There's nothing like better than going on an old email and knowing you can still access those images. So like that's probably one of the biggest bugbears, I would say.
Great. And yeah, do you mind PRs getting in touch with you via social media, or do you just prefer it all to be kept on email?
I mean, it's probably best on email. I do get some PRs reaching out to me on social media, but I ask them to email me anyway. So I still need the information on email. So yeah.
Cool. So it just saves everyone time if they just go straight to email. Olivia, what are 3 things a PR should know about you?
Okay, so number 1 is my favorite restaurant is Dishoom. I absolutely love eating there.
Good choice.
The breakfast, that's Dishoom. Second, I'm obsessed with flowers. I just love I kind of have a fresh bouquet like every other week, I suppose, and I love styling flowers as well. And my third one would be I can't wait to go back on holiday to Jamaica. That's where my parents are from. A lot of my family are still out there, and when restrictions allow, when we can holiday again, it'd be great to go back.
Brilliant. Well, Olivia, thank you so much for your time. I think we have found out everything we need to know about pitching to you and a little bit more about House Beautiful. All of Olivia's details are up to date on the Roxhill website, so do get in touch with her. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day.
Thanks so much, Olivia. Thank you.